Hey yo, what is up? Welcome back. Cameo the Younger here today. Alright, you know what? This is actually going to be a serious video. Talking to you as a human being. So, yeah. Actually, listen to my opinion if you're going to watch this video, please. At least the first 5 minutes, okay? Just 5 minutes of your time. That's all I'm asking for. Maybe 2 games at most. Don't even watch the games if you don't want to. Just listen to it. Okay. Time to start the argument. My school screwed up here in Winston County. I'm not gonna specify which school, but here in Winston County, the school system is basically a hierarchy. It's not a system, really. It's a he said, she said, but my word is more powerful than yours, so shut up. With the teachers usually having a bit more power than students, which, yeah, sure. That's the way it's supposed to be, right? I mean, yeah, sure. But whenever that word is used to manipulate people into, oh, I don't know, saying, yo, if you got a fever, stay out of school. Okay? They're gonna push, oh, you got a fever, you shouldn't be at school. But you're not going to go to a fever over a doctor, are you? No, you're not. Wait, that just came out wrong. You're not going to go to the doctor over a fever, are you? Like, a little simple fever. That, you know, just run its course. Now, of course, if I took fever medication and it didn't get better, then I will go to the doctor, okay? Especially with the flu going around. The school's gonna sit here and tell me, oh, you're in trouble for truancy because you've had a fever one too many times. With the beginning of my year starting out with a very bad bedbug infestation. Like, seriously. I had bedbugs at the very start of this year. Couldn't do anything about it. I was losing sleep. I'd spend a whole 6 days out because they got so bad that I cannot sleep, could not focus. I didn't want to send them to my friends at school. You don't really have many friends at school. But the school people still gonna sit there and say, oh, yeah, sure, just come to school, spread that to everyone else. We don't care about what happens to everyone. We just want you to be here at school because you know what? It looks good on our records. Screw you and everything you have to put up with. We care about us, which, hey, looking out for yourself. One hustler to another. One hustler to another. Good job. I respect you for looking out for your own ass. But whenever looking after your own ass isn't your fucking job, don't fucking do it. Okay? Like, you're playing with people's lives here. You're not just act like, oh, I already had a choke joke. But you're playing with people's lives. You're getting us caught up in court, and whenever half the fucking school system has already shut down because of this flu, it's a good idea to shut down. That way it doesn't start again. You're gonna tell kids, oh, stay out of school if you have a fever. We don't want you to spread it here. Guess what? I've had the fever more than anyone else in that fucking school. So yeah, okay. No, you don't know everything you're talking about school. Okay. Not that I'm gonna disrespect everyone there, but your teachers aren't really that great either. Just today, I had a sub in a certain class that was able to teach the material better than the teacher herself. Okay? Now, I need a moment. Where's he at? But you're going to tell me that, oh, we hired this teacher because she's a good teacher, and then you're gonna have a sub that could teach material better than the teacher herself? Yeah, think about your priorities. Don't just pick people who, oh, we've had them here for a few years. They're pretty good. But you're gonna sit here and tell us, oh, we hired this person, she's a good teacher, respect her. No, she's gonna push us around, act like we're inferior to her, but we're all human beings, right? Right? No, not according to her. According to her, everyone should just feel one way no matter what they think. Okay? You're gonna force opinions on me because she's a teacher. No, that's not how the fucking school system works. That's how communism works, okay? Maybe not communism, but you know what I'm saying. It's not really fair to everyone else, is it? No. You're taking opinions of a teacher, making them better, and then you're gonna say that the student is in the wrong for disapproving of those things. Just the other day, I put up an argument about how our school system could be a little, you know, whacked up, and it's not as great as every single teacher makes it out to be, because it's not. It's truly not. Okay? Not every teacher is right, and they need to understand that. Now, I understand every teacher has different views, every student will have different views, but teachers aren't getting paid to spread their views to other students. They're getting paid to teach them. And whenever they can't even teach worth a crap, that's usually a sign that you need to A, get rid of them, or B, tell them to improve their teaching skills, and if that doesn't work, then yes, fire them and hire a better teacher. I don't know, maybe see if the sub has a degree and see if she can actually teach the school. I'm serious, and it's not that the sub wasn't strict on us and therefore that made it, no, that sub was just a better teacher in general. She actually listened to us. She didn't try to force opinions. She didn't act like everything we did was insignificant. She actually rewarded us with a good job, you earned it, and she actually took time to see if every student understood it, even if they were too scared to speak up. Okay, so you see the points that I'm trying to make here. The school system isn't always in the right, even though they say that they are. That they know no wrong. Every single teacher there has done something wrong and then they never admit to it, like everyone else. But aside from them, teachers actually have a responsibility, and that's to teach students. And whenever they're not teaching students, they are either making fun of us, saying, oh, we can't learn because we're going to be dropouts, instead of actually doing something about that. See, there's a few kids in my class who are literally destined to be dropouts right now, and guess what teachers are doing? Nothing. They're just sitting there and saying, fine, if you want to fail, you're going to fail. Which, yeah, I respect that. That's their choice to fail. But whenever they're acting like every single other person in the class is going to fail because of them, that doesn't make them look any better, okay? That's seriously what they have taught us to learn. They taught us to respect teachers, even though teachers don't respect us and our rights as human beings. Now, you're telling me I'm going to go to school every day to a place that they don't respect me at all, and my, you know, just being a human. They don't feed us, they expect us to be there even when we're sick. And then tell us, if you're sick, don't be here. And they're going to send us a truancy letter because we were sick and didn't feel like we should go to the doctor over something as simple as a cold, or that we should have gone to school when we have something as serious as bedbugs that we could spread to every other person in the school. No, it doesn't work like that. You're either going to respect us and actually treat us like decent humans, or you're going to quit bitching about it, and you're going to stop trying to push agendas on us, because We're just students, okay? I'm not gonna land here. I'm gonna go to this. Someone else has already been there. Oh well. I'll just land in the middle of nowhere. But here you have teachers trying to say one thing, students thinking a completely different thing, teachers not even respecting their jobs. Okay? Like seriously, actually put someone in there that can teach instead of griping about how students nowadays don't learn anything. Which is completely untrue, we do. Okay, we learn a lot more than people give us credit for. It's just that teachers act like we don't know anything at all because we're students. That's where I think all the problems lie. Teachers don't give us credit where credit is due. They treat us as insignificance, but we're not insignificant. Without us, then teachers wouldn't have a job. And they're gonna sit there and take it for granted whenever they aren't doing their job as a teacher. They're just gonna try and make it seem like they're doing their job, but they're really not. They'd rather just complain about how students nowadays aren't as proficient as they used to be, probably because teachers aren't as good as they used to be neither. I already know that I'm gonna have to edit this video, so I swear he has to stop his shit. See, this is the exact same thing that I'm talking about. People acting like they're entitled to one thing, not even respecting someone else. Okay? I get it. We're kids, we're minors, but that doesn't give you the right to act like we don't matter. Because our opinions do. You don't need to try and force us to think one way whenever we should be thinking another. We should be thinking the way that we want to. We shouldn't be forced to respect someone else's opinion. Like every single school that I've been to anyway, and it's not even every single school. There's only been 2 schools that really do this, and that was, I'm not going to name them, but it's the current school that I'm at now. If you really care about that, you can look it up. But I just don't feel like schools are doing as much as they say that they are, because they are really not. Just the other day, there was this kid who was talking about suicide, okay? Guess what? Someone reports him to the office. I get it. They're supposed to take action and, you know, try to stop him from, you know, shooting himself in the fucking head. But guess what? Instead, they patronize him for it, okay? That's not the way you approach someone who's thinking about suicide. You don't go to them and say, you're gonna get in trouble if you kill yourself. Guess what? If they kill themselves, they're already dead. It doesn't matter to them. That's not the way that you approach someone like that. You approach them with compassion. You don't just say, oh, kill yourself, we're gonna get you in trouble. Ha ha ha. How do you like that? That's not the fucking way that you do shit, okay? Then you're gonna hear a teacher say, oh, it's his choice. Which, yeah, it is his choice. I don't agree with trying to force someone to do something, but whenever there's someone trying to kill themselves, you don't threaten to get them in trouble. Like every teacher ever has done, okay? Then they're going to sit here and defend their opinion because, oh, we're teachers. We always think the right way. We've never thought of something bad once in our lives. Yeah. Someone's shooting at me. But yeah. Teachers, do better at your job. And if a teacher does watch this, know that I'm not referring to every teacher that has ever existed in the world, okay? Like I said, there was a substitute teacher who was there because our teacher couldn't be there, that was able to teach a bit better than our actual teacher. And I'm not even sure if that person was a teacher beforehand, but they were just a good teacher, okay? They taught more than a teacher could in like 5 minutes. Okay, our teacher yesterday spent on it. He only had 11 health left. He doesn't look like he's doing so good. Oh, he got a pistol too. See, adults nowadays, just adults in general, not even teachers, they don't understand what kids are like. They may think they do, but they really don't. See, they think, oh, let's think back to when we were kids. Which is what every single teacher in my school does. They think, oh, kids, haha, we were kids once. No, things change. They don't stay the same. Sure, it may have the general basics, like, you know, hang out, get friends. Sure. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows like back in the 1950s when, oh, we can drive anywhere we want. We don't have to worry about getting mugged or having our school shot up. Which I don't agree with every single thing the school shooter survivors have done, because they're trying to force agendas like they're the absolute truth. Because if you ask me, preventing guns from being circulated will mean someone will just try harder to get a gun. Whenever they do get a gun, they'll just make a school shooting that much worse. And if teachers could actually have guns, then that would prevent them because they could defend themselves just a bit better. Now, you may have a different opinion, that's mine. Enough on that topic. That's not what this video is about. It's about teachers demanding too much respect, okay? Because, for one, they do not give respect to students where they actually have to take time out of their day to go to the school anyway. Which is complete bullshit, because students shouldn't be forced to go to school. They really shouldn't. I think that students should go to school until they have a basic understanding of everything, you know, math, reading, science, history, okay? Sure, I believe that certain subjects are a bit better and a bit more effective than others, but they shouldn't be completely disqualified because you're not going to use them every day, okay? Let's take math, for example. Are you going to use math near as much as you use English and proper speaking and getting a job? No. You're not going to walk in there doing 4-step equations like, yeah, boss, I can do 4-step equations. You going to hire me because of that? No. They're going to hire you because you know how to write a resume. Or at least that's what every single teacher I know has said. They hire you for good resumes. But, yeah, that's my opinion. I'm gonna hide here. So, the gist of this story is, teachers, you're acting too entitled. Just like some students do, okay? And you can ask anyone that I've gone to school with how I am in the classroom. I am very respectful. And yet every time I talk to certain teachers, they're like, oh, you're so smug. You don't know anything, Cameron. You're just a student. You don't know a single thing about anything. That's why you're a student. Which I'm thinking, yo, I've probably been through just as much stuff as you have as long as I've been here. So quit acting like I'm inferior to you, because I'm not. That's what every single teacher that I've ever seen has done at one point. And some people, no, some teachers do wind up fixing this. They actually do. But there's certain teachers who just keep on doing it and doing it and doing it, trying to push the envelope until they can get to where they can straight up insult students without any repercussions. Which is where I believe our school system is at fault. And you might look at me and think, oh, Cameron, you're just a gamer. What do you know about school? Guess what? I have to go there every single day. except whenever I have a fever, because then you can't go because then you're too sick. Which, yeah, don't go if you're sick, but don't send me a truancy letter whenever I don't go to school because I have one too many fevers. Okay? You've heard of fevers, right, school? There's also this thing going around called the flu. Yeah, you should have closed your doors a long time ago, like every other school, but no. You're special. You don't have to close your doors because you're just perfect, right? You think, oh, so what? A student gets sick and dies. Big deal. They had the flu, even though we could have prevented it by, actually closing our doors. Like that would actually help. Because it wouldn't. I mean, it really wouldn't just because you close your doors, because people are still going to go to people's houses. But it would help, and that way you could say, oh, we tried to prevent it. But no, they don't even go that far. Are you kidding me? I have a good way to go. So that's the end of my rant. Just gonna finish out this match. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you like what I'm saying here on my channel, then please consider subscribing. I could really use it. Once I get to 50 subscribers, I will do a singing challenge because people know I have a very bad voice. I am not the greatest singer in the entire world. So they try to make me humiliate myself, which I actually like doing. I didn't think I'd like it that much, but it was a little interesting. I'll give it that much. So, yeah, once we hit 50, I'll do another challenge. Because challenges are fun. I have no long-range weapons. This isn't gonna be good. But, yeah, thanks for watching. At this point, I care less if I get a win. I got my point across. That's all that really matters. Should have ran right, but I knew there was a building there. I didn't want to get seen, so I get caught out in the storm this game. I don't know, we might win. Depends on how good I'm playing at the very end. That's building is inside the circle. Yeah, I think it is. That worked out pretty well. I have enough stone to harvest up here. This chest. As much stone as I can get. He has a sniper, he might try to snipe someone. So there's a chance. I have that one little sliver to drop out of. Wait, 2 people left? I know who's left. Okay, GG. I was freaking out. Good game. I'm lemon Leon sauce. Okay. Well, that's the end of my video. Goodbye.